This is Bitaojiao. I don't think most people can ever see this view, and you can see the lighthouse on top. It's just a beautiful, beautiful rock formation. Scary. 哇塞，那个渔港一定要拍，你有没有拍吗？ We're about to leave the harbor, and you can see it's so busy here. 我想出去都没办法出去啊。哇，那么多人钓鱼啊！ So if you don't have a boat, this is the way you gotta fish. Look at all these guys. 有没有钓到鱼啊？ Up ahead, just ahead a few meters is Bitaojiao, and then we're gonna get to Sanjiaojiao. Look at this behind me. This is Bitaojiao. I don't think most people can ever see this view, and you can see the lighthouse on top. It's just a beautiful, beautiful rock formation. The steep cliffs, and you can see the layers of rock in it, and up above, the beautiful white lighthouse. It's an amazing view. 你看那个水那么蓝色。好漂亮这个海。So this part of the coastline is also very difficult to see. If you're driving the car, you will drive behind it. You don't have an opportunity to see these beautiful sandstone cliffs that rise out of the ocean here. It's fantastic. And the water here is also so crystal clear that you can see 4 or 5 meters down into it. It's really amazing. We're just entering Audi Fishing Harbor, which is also one of the ones I like a lot in this part of Taiwan. It's a real serious fishing harbor, and you'll see there's a lot of real boats in it, big boats, CT3, CT4. So we're just gonna drive in and I'll show you what this harbor looks like. The other thing I like about this Audi harbor, because it's divided into 3 areas, the larger ships here, medium size, and then the smaller ones, like CT2s and CT1s here. And these particular boats are specialized in catching squid and baidayu, and you can see the lights on top, but these ones are very traditional looking. It's a great place to come for a weekend, and also has some great restaurants that you can visit, get some great fresh seafood. Bye-bye. So you can see the steep cliffs and sandstone features we saw earlier have now completely disappeared, and we're getting into a much flatter landscape. And behind me here, we have one of the longest beaches in northern Taiwan, Fulong Beach. It's very, very famous, and on weekends, it's completely packed. Ahead of me here, we have Fulong Fishing Harbor. We're not gonna go into it. It's a very small harbor, and it was just built to support the local fishing industry. So behind me is Mao'ao Fishing Harbor. It's very small, and we're right here on Sanjiaojiao, which is right here, and which we're going to cross. This is the most easterly point of Taiwan, and we've been here before in the next fishing harbor, which is called Magang. We're going to go there next, but I wanted to take a sec to introduce this little cute harbor to you, Mao'ao, because it is very historic. In the old days, there was no way to get here. No train went here, no road went here. So this harbor is very, very preserved, and it also has over 100 years of history. This little harbor also has one other distinction, and you can see behind me the colorful elementary school. This is Fulong Guoxiao, and this elementary school has a unique distinction that every student, once they graduate from grade 6, need to learn how to dive. And I think that's very special, preserving the lifestyle of the people that they had here over 100 years ago, where children would dive into the water and get things, much as they do on Orchid Island. We're not going to go into this little harbor because it is too shallow. It is sometimes just half a meter deep, but I wanted to show you this beautiful spot. If you have a chance, drive by car, come down here and check it out. It's very interesting. Whoa, scary. 哇塞，要穿里面吗？哇，那个渔港一定要拍，你们要拍吗？ Remember, we came to the most easterly point and I introduced the lighthouse to you before? We're now in Magang, the most easterly fishing port. It's very small, and I gotta tell you, it's the most difficult harbor entrance I've ever negotiated. If I had done it at night, it would have been a nightmare or in the rain. It's a little maze, it's very narrow, and it's not very well marked, to be honest. So if you're from this harbor, you know what you're doing, it's okay. Anybody else, it's a tough one to get into. It's a very cute harbor, and if you come here, you can really experience the most easterly point of Taiwan, so I think it's worth it. We're gonna start heading towards Yilan, this area here. There's a number of fishing harbors again before we get to Wushi. This is our target here. Let's get going before I crash. We've just passed Cape Santiago and we're heading towards Yilan. Behind me is Shichun Fishing Harbor, the first of the small fishing harbors along this side of the coast. This part of Taiwan is very famous for the fish farms they have. So you have to be very careful when you drive here because there's a lot of fixed net structures. You don't want to get caught in those and you don't want to drive through them. A lot of fish are going to escape if you do. But you can just see them behind me. I thought it would be interesting to show you this. We're just passing Dashi Fishing Harbor over here, another small harbor. What you notice as well is that the huge mountains here, these are part of the Taiwan Snowy Mountain Range. And they carry on from central southern Taiwan and move down all the way to the northern part of Taiwan until they sink into the ocean. And that's why this area has particularly high mountains. And the more we head south, this mountain range will head increasingly inward and the mountains get increasingly higher. But for now, it's such a beautiful coastline to enjoy. And on a day like this, there's nowhere better place to be. Welcome to Dashi Harbor. This harbor was an amazing surprise to me. I've never been here and I was expecting a small little harbor when I drove in, but it is huge and it goes on forever. not only are there so many fishing boats here, there are people selling so many fish here. And all these fish are caught around Guishan Island, which is just off the coast here. This harbor is a must-see item, and if you want to buy fresh fish, this is also the right place to go to. This market is busiest around this time, which is around 2 o'clock on till sunset. They call it a sunset market. The interesting thing about this whole community here in Dashi is where it emerged. It actually started on Guishan Island. 请问你已经是龟山岛人了？
对呀、
那你什么时候来到这边呢
？4岁的时候搬过来，迁村。
那你做那个行业多久？
大概20几年。
20年。The interesting part about this place is that the people from here are actually from the island, which we're going to go to and explore later on. But they moved here about 40 years ago. So this little town of Dashi is really founded by the people who came from that island, moved here, and set up their operations here. And you can see Dashi right now is a very vibrant place. This fish market is amazing.
好了，下一站乌石港。
We're about to leave the harbor and you can see it's so busy here. I gotta wait to get out. This is really an amazing place. I have never been here before, but I will definitely be back. 我想出去都没办法出去啊 Too many boats. 我觉得那个要拍啊，那个真的 crazy. 那么多的船，你看大家进来啊 ，like a traffic jam. We've arrived in Wushi. This is Wushi's yacht harbor, and you can see it's a beautifully arranged harbor. The facilities are excellent, and there's a lot of beautiful boats in here. This is one of the busier yacht harbors in Taiwan, and that's because it's close to Taipei, and it's a nice location. And you're so close to Guishandao, Turtle Island. Anyway, welcome to Wushi. We've been here before, but this time we've come with our home boat. Shoot. So we just left Wushi. Just outside of Wushi is this island, Guishandao, and I want to show this island to you because it does have some historical significance. People lived here even in the late 1800s. I think 1853 or 1854 was the first group of people who came from Fujian province to live here. We're not going to go on the island today because it's closed to the public on Wednesday. We will go there some other time, but for this time, I'm just going to go around it. So let's start heading towards the island, and as we get around it, we'll introduce more to you.